For 39 years as USU's head athletic trainer, Dale Mildenberger was responsible for the health of all of Utah State University's student athletes. In 1994, he became one of the youngest inductees into the National Athletic Trainers Hall of Fame. And in 2008, the Aggies' new state-of-the-art sports medicine area in the Lob Complex was named in his honor.
It's almost an accident that I got to be at Utah State. I started off getting my undergraduate degree at Colorado State. Coming from Fort Morgan, Colorado, I went to Fort Collins and was an undergraduate there. And my first job was actually the head athletic trainer with the Harlem Globetrotters. Got a chance to travel the world. During my stints with the Globetrotters, I got to 39 different countries across the United States. I'm not sure how many times. Meadowlark Lemon, Marcus Haynes, Bobby Joe Mason. Some of those, Curly Neal was actually a rookie. The dribbler was Marcus Haynes. And to come out of Fort Morgan, Colorado, and all of a sudden find yourself in Rome and Sydney and Hong Kong with Meadowlark and the boys, it was quite an experience. So I spent my time in the Army as the assistant athletic trainer at the military academy at West Point with Ed Pillings was the head athletic trainer. Tom Cahill was the head football coach, and he had two young assistants. One was Bill Parcells and the other was John Makovic. Basketball coach was Bobby Knight and had a senior guard by the name of Krzyzewski. But other than that, the 2 years in the Army was a little different than most draftees of the era. So I was fortunate with that. Got out of the Army, went back with the Globetrotters for another tour. Actually got the assistant athletic trainer's job at the University of Arizona. And I was at the University of Arizona when Nog Hansen called me and asked me if I'd come and interview for the job at Utah State. And that was 3 days before football started in 1975. The only reason I'm at Utah State is because of ego. I was the assistant athletic trainer at the University of Arizona. They said I could be the head athletic trainer at Utah State, which is Division I football school. I took a cut in pay, moved myself to accept the position that Liddell Anderson and Nog Hansen offered to me, and then I realized that not only was I the head athletic trainer, I was the assistant athletic trainer as well. Utah State was never really a part of my overall plan. I had an opportunity, I was smart enough to take it, and once I got here, I won one job interview and decided not to push my luck. So I stayed almost 4 decades, but it was a great decision. And Utah State University has been an absolutely fantastic professional platform for myself in my career. I was inducted into the National Athletic Trainers Association Hall of Fame in the first year that I was eligible, and I was 45 years old and got inducted into the National Athletic Trainers Association in 1994. And so in the Jim Carroll Lob Center in the North End Zone, now there's a sports medicine center now. I drew 12,000, they built 10,200 square feet. So I've got to tell you, it was a huge step forward for sports medicine, and actually moved us from the worst physical facility to one of the top 5 physical facilities in the nation in one giant step. But I have to say that naming that facility after me, through the efforts of Randy and Becky Spetman and President Albrecht, I don't believe that it can ever be topped. While I'm extremely proud of the students and the trainers that have gone through and gone on their own careers. I'm extremely proud of that. The one thing that I think has made the biggest impact is I was extremely instrumental in opening the door for the services of athletic trainers at the high school level in the state of Utah. Well, being inducted in the Utah State University Athletic Hall of Fame is a very substantial honor for me. I didn't graduate from Utah State University, and I didn't perform on the athletic field for the Aggies. I do consider myself an Aggie, and I'm extremely proud to join the people that are going into this class and the classes before and the classes that will follow. For the committee to have felt that I contributed enough to be included in that group is extremely rewarding to me.